Hey guys, I just have to have a quick rant about a video that I just saw on Facebook. It was a sponsored video, so they were advertising some property program or mortgage broking or something like that. And in the video, they talk about almost discouraging people from refinancing. Now, I'm not sure whether that was their intention, but it definitely came across as that. And this guy in the video sort of said, I'm paraphrasing, but when you refinance, why would you refinance when your mortgage goes back up to 30 years and you're paying a whole bunch of additional interest, especially if you've paid your mortgage off, by 5 or 10 years at that point. It's a little bit frustrating. And I don't know why, especially in a mortgage broking service, I don't know why they would talk about not refinancing. Usually that's sort of the bread and butter of a lot of these sort of finance brokers. He was suggesting that if you refinance, that your loan term starts again at 30 years. Now, that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, when you refinance, you apply for a new term. Now, that term can be 30 years, it could be 10 years, it could be 5 years, it could be 15 years. You determine how long you want to pay off your mortgage for. And if you can afford the repayments and everything's fine, then you repay the loan over that many years. I'll give you an example. If you had paid your loan off, a 30-year loan off for 10 years, you'd have 20 years remaining on your mortgage. When you refinance, you'd ask your mortgage broker to put that on a 20-year term, so you're not increasing your loan term. And maybe it was the way I was receiving this video. Maybe I've completely misunderstood it, but it seemed very clearly to suggest that when you refinance, it automatically goes to a 30-year loan term, and that's not the case. Now, if you did that, I could understand where this guy's coming from in the video, saying if you go from a 20-year loan term to a 30-year loan term, 100%, that's going to be far more interest. You're going to be starting your loan term again. You're going to be paying it off. It all starts from scratch. Your repayments may reduce, which might be nice for some people, but generally in interest charges, you're going to be paying interest for another 10 years. That's a lot of interest. But I don't want people for a second to think that refinancing just starts your loan from 30 years again. We've refinanced people over a 10-year period. We've refinanced people over a 20-year period. You get to choose. It's not even dictated by the bank in many cases. You can just tell the bank how many years, 18 years, be as specific as you like. Refinancing doesn't mean you start all over again. I just want to dispel that myth. And I don't know why these sort of sponsored videos are going around seemingly to suggest that's the case or anything else is the case. You determine what your loan term is when you apply for the loan.